I look like I'm about to commit a crime. I look like I just committed a felony. I look like I've done some freaky shit and I'm smiling through the pain. What on earth did I do in this photo? Oh, I miss this hotel so much. You could see the escalators in the front. You can see the giant turd statue. You could see everyone looking around aimlessly. I miss this so much. Today, I have the feels. For those that are probably going to be watching this on YouTube later, because I'm recording this and this is how this works. It feels like I'm recording a video more so than I'm live streaming. It's really uncanny. I need to get used to just live streaming and saying fuck it to YouTube for a bit. No offense, people on YouTube watching this. So here's a little thing I wanted to talk about today, hence the title of this stream. MFF. Not my furry family. Let's go through the other ones that you guys sent me, because I'm like, send me pictures of MFF. And like half the people wasn't even MFF. So when I mean MFF, I don't mean Marvel Future Fight. I don't mean my furry family. I don't mean mitochondria fun facts. I don't mean my French fry. I mean simply, as everyone should know, Midwest Furfest. The biggest goddamn furry convention on this planet as of currently. Not as of currently because COVID, and that's why, we're not at MFF. That's why all of us are sad. Because around this time, between the dates of like March 2nd to like March 5th, somewhere in between those times, I'd be getting ready, or I'd currently be at MFF in Chicago, deep dish pizza in one hand, bottle of Everclear in the other, in the con lobby, laying on the con floor, being swarmed by children who want to get my autograph. That is what would be happening. Okay, minus like the last three, minus up to the Everclear. And yes, around this time, 2 years ago, I was at MFF. I actually went like Wednesday morning, which was a horrible mistake. I kind of just sat around in the lobby and did nothing. I was like, wow, I could be in classes right now. Wow, I'm glad I'm not in classes right now. But I was in the con lobby, just existing on this day in the afternoon at MFF. And then when night came, that's when the fun stuff started. Yes, Rye, MFF 2018. My very first Midwest Furfest and my only Midwest Furfest as of currently. Because I didn't go to the one last year. Really wish I did. Really regretted not going, but goddamn, I did not have any money to my name. I had about like $23 to my name. Not that great. But today on Twitter, if you were on Twitter, December 2nd, most of the day, that Wednesday, most people, at least friends that I know, were kind of mourning the fact that, wow, it feels like I should really be on a fucking plane to MFF right now. And you know what? We aren't. But for all the good reason. If MFF happened at this very moment, half of us would die. Because we all know how con crud spreads. Now replace con crud with COVID. That's how things end poorly. For those that don't really know, that are new here, that might not know the whole furry thing, MFF, also known as Midwest Furfest, is probably like the biggest furry convention, most easily accessible furry convention for pretty much any furry ever. It occurs around this time, beginning December, generally a week after Thanksgiving, in Chicago, basically in the middle of the United States, the sort of hub for international travel. But it's kind of a sad time, gonna be honest. For me, my first MFF and only MFF was honestly such a joy. It was so great going around. I had so many panic attacks back to back. It was fantastic. Rooming situation was a bit fucky. What I kind of asked you guys, because today's sort of a depresso espresso, mainly depresso day, because all my friends are not at MFF. No one's at MFF, I hope, because furry conventions just downright aren't happening, period. And I don't know why. I was sort of sad when AnthroCon happened this last July, or it didn't happen. Around when the time when it was supposed to happen, it didn't happen. But like, I don't know, maybe MFF hits a bit harder. I don't really know. For me, it was just like a normal convention where I got to see literally everyone. There wasn't like a moment at that convention where I couldn't see everyone. Now, make a list of all the people that you want to make. If you're going to the convention, here's how you prep. Make a list of all the people you want to make. Cut that list in half. You're going to either meet one half of that or the other half. That is it. That is how you handle MFF. You're not going to get to see everyone as much as you might like to, especially if you roomed in the A loft like I did, which is the farthest from the convention center. You had to go through 2 parking garages and the Heaty Boy. Oh, the Heaty Boy. It was a nice walk though. I'll say that. Actually, what the fuck am I talking about? That was not a nice walk. So, because I have nothing else to really talk about today and nothing to get excited about, let's reminisce about MFF. And I put a tweet out earlier asking you guys to send me pictures of MFF. I don't know if you guys have experienced MFF. If you have, you kind of understand where I'm coming from with kind of being sad this year. All my friends that basically live off of cons, they don't live off of it as like, that's their job. It's more so their escape, their enjoyment. Like Gail or Doryu. I saw them reminiscing about MFF and I was just like, oh my god. Is MFF a good first con? No. That is the biggest con that will ever happen in furry history. MFF, as much as people might like have a mixed opinion of it. Whether it's like, oh, it's only a good con because everyone goes there, or oh, it's that this is the only thing they have going for it is because it's in Chicago. I enjoy it as a nice con. I don't enjoy it as a con of like, I'm gonna go and relax and live stress-free. I go into it by pre-ordering like 3 packs of Red Bull. I shit you not, that is the only way to go about doing that con. At least for me, to get to see everyone, to have the energy to go anywhere, to not have to sleep, because you ain't sleeping if you want to actually get to the things you want to at the con. Oh my god, the coffee intake was insane. Thank god there's a Starbucks in the lobby. Can I just say, remember when we were all sort of excited for like the everyone's here Smash roster announcement in Smash Bros. Ultimate? That is MFF. That is MFF in a nutshell. Even if you don't go to the con space, even if you don't really go much of anywhere, it's all there. It's all right there. Also, I think I might have my spare pictures from MFF, so we could go over my experience in a nutshell. So, I'm going to show you guys some pictures basically encapsulating my MFF experience in 2018. Because everyone on like Twitter and whatever, and just really Twitter, is sharing their MFF experiences. I got to have one MFF experience, and it was fantastic. I loved it. I wanted to go back, but it was peer pressured into not going this year or this last year. Definitely not this year, but in 2019 I didn't go. Either way, let's look at my experiences at MFF. Oh boy, this is what everyone signed up for. Dealer's Den. What a great picture. I was in one of the corners. I think this guy was about to tell me, hey, put down the fucking phone. Don't take photos here. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. My mom wouldn't know where I was. She can't pick me up if she doesn't know. Anyways, Dealer's Den at MFF. Pretty great. My paws at MFF. Also pretty great. This is actually where I got them. The sock paws that I bought from a friend. He's just like, I can give these to you for $200. I'm like, sweet, I get some stuff for my feet. I just wore it and it was pretty comfy. And they were like big fuzzy slippers that were in the form of paws. Even though I don't think they were realistically $200. I'm just saying. This is MFF. This is back in the room where I'm just like, hey, I finally get to like lay down. Wow, this is great. This is like the second day into MFF. I was there Wednesday. The first day was Thursday. Second day was Friday. I'd laid down in the evening on Friday. I'm like, damn, this is the first time I've laid down since Tuesday. That's pretty great. So there's that. The slippers, pretty great. There's pizza. Oh my god. Okay. I miss the deep dish pizza in Chicago. I don't know why I took this picture. It kind of looks a bit off, but I miss it a lot. I'm just saying, I miss this. It was really fucking good. It was expensive because I had to pay for it. And surprise, surprise, everyone just so happened to have forgotten to pay me back when I ordered 3 deep dish pizzas, which was a total of $80. So there's that. Yeah, I didn't take the most appealing picture of the whole thing. To get a bit more in touch from me explaining my MFF stories, I'm going to wear the avocado hat again. Here's the thing. You will see a lot of these pictures, and this is a little note. You will see a lot of these pictures of me at MFF, and I look extremely happy. I look so much better and so much happier than I do now. That was 2 years ago. You know what the conclusion is there? Getting older sucks. That's about all I'll say with it. Oh, wait. I'm not even showing any. Fuck. How long have you guys been looking at my face and I've been looking at photos? God damn it. Back to the picture I was talking about with the thumbnail. This is fantastic, by the way. This thumbnail, god tier. We were doing the furry YouTuber meetup right after the furry YouTuber panel that I and a couple of other people hosted and whatever. This is the thumbnail that just so happened to have showed up when Caffeine Fox was streaming the furry YouTuber meetup after the whole furry YouTuber panel. This is the very first beta pog, by the way. Very first ever recorded beta pog. Hey, look, it's Dr. Wildlife. I don't even know what I'm doing. I look like I'm about to commit a crime. I look like I just committed a felony. I look like I've done some freaky shit. And I'm hiding it on the inside, and I'm smiling through the pain. What on earth did I do in this photo? See, even Dr. Wildlife thinks it. First off, I miss Doc with my heart and soul. Second, I think I was holding on to her tail, and she was just like, uh-oh, Beta, don't do that. And then we just took the picture, and that was it. Oh yeah, there's me in blue. I look a lot less happy here. I think this was just when I woke up. I'm gonna be honest. I was exhausted. Oh, I miss this hotel so much. You could see the escalators in the front. You can see the giant turd statue. You could see everyone looking around aimlessly. I miss this so much. I got a picture with Kaiser. I call him Queso the Blue. Usually I see him near inflatables. That's not a call out, I promise. But goddamn, do I miss him. This is the first time I met him. Like, wow, you're tiny. He was like, fuck you. And then he backhanded me, and then we took a picture, and it was great. So yeah, that's a picture of me and Queso. It's a picture of me and MOSFET. Second time him and I met. Actually, no. We met many other times before this con. This is the first time I think I saw him in the con, and I'm just like, oh, MOSFET, look, we're Kigu brothers. And then he took a photo with me, and it was adorable as shit. But look at MOSFET. He's such a bean. I love him with my heart and soul. This was before I handled for him at Fernal Equinox, by the way. So I didn't know the full power of MOSFET until I don't know, a couple of months later. I didn't realize how much power he had, but now we do. Anyways, there's me and Zusho. I met Zusho. I kind of crashed his meetup, and people just kind of let me stay there, and they wanted to see me too, so it just sort of worked out. I'm sorry, Zusho. He probably didn't care. He's a bean. But I just kind of showed up, and people were like, Beta! And then he turns around because he sees everyone looking. He's like, oh my god, this fuck. And then he came up to me and hugged me. And he's filled with so much energy. I love him with my heart and soul. Anyways, enough Zusho. There's Mom. There's D. Eno. What's the horse's name, by the way? I can't remember. But it's D. She didn't recognize me until I said who I was. Just saying. There's Mom. This is when I saw Mom's new suit. I'm like, Mom, I gotta like lean over to give you a big hug. And it's like, oh, I gave her a big hug. Mom, I love you with my heart and soul. Also, I just remembered. Okay, I'm going full screen for this. I just remembered. MFF 2018 was where I met Adler for the first time. Adler and I had just like chatted. We vibed. We knew who each other was. I kind of showed up at one of his room parties because I was invited by MOSFET. And I was just that random, like kind of passerby that people didn't know who he was. And they worried, oh shit, do we let a gaggle in? I was vibing by like the TV room, and they had modded Super Smash Bros. On the Wii U. They were playing that, and I was just vibing there, and Adler came up to me. He's like, hey, so who are you? And the game starts, and we look over. One of our, who was it? Ace of Hearts Fox chose Marth, and Blazin, who he was fighting, chose a Ganondorf, but the skin was of Donald Trump. So you just see the game start. You just see us all like turn and stare at like Marth enter the arena, and then Donald Trump just reaches out of a dark dimension onto the battle stage. It was the best shit ever. Ace, he got destroyed. Poor Ace, the sweetest bean ever, got destroyed by Blazin as Donald Trump, and we're just laughing and cheering. And then after that's done, I just turned towards Adler. I'm like, by the way, I'm Beta. And he was like, oh my god, yo! And then we gave each other a big hug, and that was it. It was pretty great. We bonded. We literally bonded over Donald Trump and Smash Bros. On the Wii. We bonded over him entering through the dark dimension, the dark warp hole, and everyone cheering and chanting for Donald Trump to beat the shit out of the weeb. Anyways, more con stuff. There's me and Jib. This was literally at the party where I met Adler at. This was in his room. I just kind of followed along, more so like invited by MOSFET, and Adler said it was okay. He just didn't know who I was. He had never seen me before and didn't know what I looked like. So I was just this random dude that no one knew that just kind of showed up to this party. And then Jib, I finally got to take a picture with him at MFF, and it was pretty great, and he's a sweetheart, and I got to give him cuddles sometime, and that's about it. Oh, there's me as Taru. I kind of just, I was hanging out with Madge in his room. I was like, can I wear Taru? He's like, sure. I'm like, okay. And I put on Taru, and then that was it. And that's Taru. That's about it. There's my badge. Beetle Eatle Deedle. The first time I had the Beetle Eatle Deedle name. That was fun. That was really fun. I just stuck with it. Didn't really have any other name. Oh my god, MFF. Oh, okay. Another fun story from MFF. Going full screen for this. So, MFF this year, 2018, was when I received the nickname Baymax the Funky Cow. Now, you're probably wondering how I got that name. Well, it all starts when I was hanging out with Madge, and we went to the mall to go and get Chinese food, and it was fantastic. Went to the mall to get some cheap Chinese food away from the con. Then we came back to the con, and on our way walking back, we were crossing the street, and these guys had sort of like pulled up. They were taking a right. We were waiting to cross. I was in my Kigu at the time. I literally went to the mall in my Kigu, and I was fine. I didn't care. This was at that point in my furry, sort of whatever, and I'll still do it now, where I don't give a fuck. They already know that this is a furry con. This is not the worst thing people are going to see. So I'm about to cross, and the guy who was going to turn right after was like, hey, you, what are you? I'm like, oh, hi, I'm a furry from the con. He's like, you look like some sort of funky cow. And then everyone looks at me and starts laughing. I'm like, I do look like some sort of funky cow. Party it up. And they're like, yeah. And then they drive away. That's where I got the name Funky Cow. And then when I was going to get my Chinese food, one of the workers there said I looked like Baymax. I'm like, why? Because of the white? And they're like, no, because the white matches with the thickness and you're eating Chinese food. I'm like, wow. I will take that burn. Thank you very much. Enjoy whatever you're doing, I will probably never see you again, but thank you for your time. So we mixed the two names together and I became Baymax the Funky Cow. It wasn't rude. It was honest, but it was great. I can't even be mad. It was in a completely playful tone. I love it. But yeah, Baymax the Funky Cow was my first actual con nickname that someone gave to me. Besides Booty Ooty Deludi, but that was at BLFC. But before that, first con MFF, well, not first con MFF. The first nickname I got was at MFF, Baymax the Funky Cow. I'm bad at telling stories. Can you tell? There's me waiting. Okay, this is when we were waiting in line to register and someone wanted a selfie with Majira and I'm just in the back. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking photobomb the hell out of this. And there I go. There I go. There I go. Best photobomb of my life. I knew exactly what I was doing. I didn't know if it was gonna come out the way I wanted to, but I did it. And you know what's great about it? The person who came to take the picture didn't even know I was there until he looked at the picture later and was like, oh shit, that's bait. And he came back while we were still in line and wanted a picture with me after that. So, whoever this person is, brah fucking vo, thank you for letting me be part of the best photobomb of my life. I'm sorry I didn't say hi to you before and you had to make 2 trips to see me again, and I'm sorry that's the way you discovered I was at the con, but you're awesome. Keep staying awesome. You have fucking wonderful hair, by the way. Can I just say, that hair, top notch. I love it so much. And there's me stuffing Majira's thighs. No other context is needed there. And there's Zillion. This is the first person I met at MFF that Wednesday, because I had nowhere else to go. I was sitting in the lobby and nowhere else, and Zillion showed up and we hung out, and that was him with Baron. Pretty chill, to be honest. So yeah, we kind of just hung out in the lobby and he put on Baron and it was pretty cool. There's Chicago. This is a great view, I'm just saying. I loved it. It was so good. Oh my god. Anyways, back to Twitter where we got the images. I went through literally all the images and people started sending stuff. Thank God, guys. Oh my god. Oh, I miss MFF. What on earth is happening here? Oh yeah, Hofbrauhaus. Draxler, what are you doing? It buffered at the right part. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Ooh.
Come on, Peacock, you can do it!
I'm just saying, Draxler, you're a fox. You had it coming. One way or another, you were gonna feel it. I'm not sorry for making that comment. Third one? Okay. There's a third one. Nice cake, I know, I agree. Oh. Oh. Oh, that hurt. That sounds like it hurts. Here's the thing, I didn't go to Hofbrauhaus. I still haven't been to Hofbrauhaus. Need to go next time. Welcome to Smack My Ass. Anyways, more pictures. Thank you for your contribution with Marvel Future Fight being MFF. Anyways, also there's Vanillante. The cute. Oh, these are such cute photos. Look at that. So mitochondria fun facts. Oh wait, this is linked to a tweet. I can't, fuck. This is only claim to fame. I can't call him out on this. I can't report the tweet. I was gonna go ahead and, report Mystic Snap for making me uncomfortable on twitter.com. God, I miss this lobby though. But there was a cheese grater fursuit. Apparently, at MFF 2019. Hopefully no raccoons were nearby. I'd look up, hashtag MFF on Twitter, but I'm afraid of what I'll see. Let me just do it for you guys without seeing anything. Oh, these are fun. Okay, there's a hippopotamus eating out another hippopotamus. Good thing I didn't show any of that. There are naked women eating off of what the fuck? There's actual porn. Hashtag MFF. What on earth are these accounts? Oh, and there's the Marvel game. There we go. That's what I was looking for. So I guess to sort of wrap up our conversation, I miss the con so much. I miss it so much. If you want to go and watch someone's experience with MFF, go and watch Zillion's MFF video. Both of them. Hopefully things work out. And I think, this time next year, just think about it. We will be back partying. Well, cheers to MFF 2021. We'll get there eventually, guys. Promise.